Okay guys, let's start the next row, which is the 1, 2, 3, the fourth row, which will be squares, as we said. And again, as usual, we start with our trick. We're gonna chain 3 without doing anything. You can go anywhere. This is a double crochet, and inside that space, I'm gonna make a double crochet. Okay? That will be squares, right? So let's begin. So now, after that, I'm gonna make a chain, 1 chain. And I'm gonna skip the first one, which is above the 3 chains here, and the next one, which will be here. I'm gonna go and make a double crochet inside that stitch. Okay, and again, chain 1. Next, I'm gonna skip this one. This is the next stitch. I'm gonna skip it and go to the next stitch. Here we go. Make my chain 1, my double crochet, sorry. And again, chain 1. Skip this one, skip it, and go to the next one. Now will be a little bit easier than the first couple of rows. You know the work and you know how to do it, so you can do it anytime. And while doing anything, I love crocheting when I'm watching something or listening to an audiobook. So after I know the pattern, it would be so much easier for me to do so. So again, so this is a tip for you. If you love crocheting and do something else, listen to something or watch something funny or movie, like multitask and enjoy your time. So again, I'm gonna chain 1 and skip this chain and go to the next one. Okay, and double crochet. Again, chain 1, and again skip this one and go to the next one and double crochet. So here, to know that you are going in the right track in each row, in each square row, to be more specific. Okay, so again, this is a trick that I found after working 2 tops and the third one in the row. So as we start here, we start our 2 double crochet inside the corner, and we skipped 1 at the beginning here, right? We skipped 1 stitch above double crochet, 3 chains is a double crochet. We skipped this one, so we start our part here, this part of our row, with skipping 1 chain, right? You need to finish this one before the corner with skipping 1 chain. So you start each corner with skipping 1 and skipping 1 before the corners, the cluster in the corners. Always. If there's something wrong, if you are finishing this part just before the corner with a double crochet above the stitch from the previous row, and you have no skipping stitch here, there's something wrong in the counting, and you need to count back that you did something wrong. You will find there's something wrong. This thing I found out while working, and really helps me a lot to not count each row, because we're gonna go and make a very big square, and I made a dress out of this square, so it was massive. It was a very super duper big square. So of course I will never be able to count down everyone, but when I finish my row with a double crochet, not skipping stitch, that's where I know there's something wrong, and I begin to look back for my counting and make sure it's perfect and nice, because if you skip this one, it will build on the fold counting, and the square will not be even and will be a little bit crooked after you finish, especially if you're gonna make a very big square. So this is a trick to know that you're going in in the right way. Okay, and as we finish this row, it'll be more obvious. So I end this part with a skipping stitch. So now I know I am on the right track. Now going back to our work, chain 1, and now I'm at corner, and as usual, I'm gonna chain 2. Okay, 2 crochet and 2 chains. 2 double crochet, and chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Right? So now I'm gonna chain 1. That means skipping the first stitch. skip this one, and as usual, here it will be a little bit obvious, a little bit hidden, this one just before the double crochet. Again, skip this one, go to the next one, and make my double crochet. Chain 1, skip this one, go to this one to make my double crochet, and continue. Chain 1, skip, next, double crochet. Chain 1, skip, next, okay, double crochet. Chain 1, skip, double crochet. Okay, chain 1, skip, and now I'm at the corner. I end with skipping stitch as I started my part here. Skip stitch, skip stitch. And then again, I'm gonna go to my corner to make my increase, my cluster, my corner. That is 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets inside the same space. Here we go. So I have my corner. Chain 1, third part. Skip the first one. Go to the next stitch. Double crochet. Chain 1. Skip this one. Go to the next one. Double crochet. And repeat. Okay, chain 1. Skip. Double crochet, okay, chain 1, and now I need to skip this one, which is the last one, skipping stitch. I am on the right track, and again, go to the corner, make my 2 double crochets, okay, and chain 2, my 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Again, chain 1, skip the first stitch here, next one, I'm almost done, okay, chain 1, skip, next stitch, okay, chain 1, skip, next stitch, chain 1, skip, next stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip, next stitch, and chain 1, skip. I am at the corner, so I am on the right track. See what I'm talking about here? So to know that I'm in the right track, each time you make a square, you need to start between each corner. You need to start with a skipping stitch and with skipping stitch. That's when you know you are on the right track, and you don't need to look back for anything before. But if there's something faulty here, you missed something. You didn't the counting, like from underneath, you made 2 stitches in the same one, so you have 2 double crochet in the same stitch from the previous row, for example, or you didn't skip the first stitch here, so you have your this one at the beginning here, not here, so you end up with a like a double crochet in the last stitch here, not skipping stitch. So you go back until you feel that you are at the right point, and count and see what's wrong, see your work. Like now you need to look very closely to see what's wrong. Don't build your work on a wrong track, because as I said, it will be wrong at the end, and you will lose time and effort, and you will start over. So don't do that. Okay, so each row, each square row, if you feel something wrong, you didn't finish with a skip stitch, as you start with a skip stitch, there's something wrong on the last 2 rows at least, take a look at them. Even if it's a very big square, it will be way easier to look to the last 2 rows and see the wrong in them than start over again. Okay, so because I did that I did that, so this is my advice for you. Take it please, because I did that many times until I found out that thing here. It really helps me a lot in my work. So again, I made my chain 1 here, and I am at the corner, and this is the last corner in which we finished the first part of it. Now it's time to do the second part, which is the 2 double crochet inside this corner, and my chain 2, and my 3 chains here, 1 2 3, and the third one I'm gonna go and make my beautiful slip stitch to finish this row. Okay, here we go. And okay, from now on we're gonna repeat ourselves, to be honest. So if you need to skip the last videos in this chapter or in this section, it's up to you. So you go to the next level after we finish our square and begin to show you the 4 squares, because we need 4 to show you the 4 squares and finish everything and connect everything together. Or if you are a beginner and you need to follow me along, I'm gonna make another couple of videos. I don't know how many, but I'm gonna make a very nice square. I don't think I'm gonna complete the whole square, because in this pattern I'm gonna do like a number of 11 solid square, like counting from this one. So this is my first solid square, so I need 11 solid square to finish my top for size medium to large, maybe X large, because this is kind of a flexible kind of top. As you saw at the beginning, it's kind of a flexible, so it's up to you. So for me, I'm gonna make 11 solid row, and that's like counting the solid rows is more easier than count each row. Okay, we can count 1 2 3 4, so I'm a 4th row now. I'm gonna count the 5th solid, the 6th, the 1 will be square. So for me to count my rows, it would be more easy for me to count the solid rows. So I have first one, second one, third one, so I end up with 11 solid rows. After finish that, when I finish, I'm gonna count down each row and tell you in total how many rows, from this one, like 1 2 3 4 5, how many rows. But for me, it's easier when you're working, you count the obvious one. So I'm gonna count the solid rows. So of course the solid rows, I'm gonna show you now. I finished one square. So this is the square that I finished. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of big, and it's kind of big. It's not too big because I made a dress. Of course, you already saw it in the introduction or at the end. I don't know at this point because I'm still working on the project itself, but I made a dress. It was a huge square. So this one is kind of small for me. So this is the first row, and as you can see, all that work. Of course, I'm not gonna record all these rows because it's gonna take a lot of effort and a lot of time recording, and you don't need all that. So I'm gonna make another couple of rows. So as you can see, I'm gonna just put that here. So okay, so here's the one that we're working on, and this is the one that I made. So we are here now. So I'm gonna make a couple and then repeat it. So from this point, if you know what you're doing, just skip this part, go to the next section, and continue working. And if you are a beginner, you need to work along. Stay tuned to the next couple of videos to show you how to make it bigger like this. So yeah, this is for this part or this video. I know it's a little bit longer than the others, but I wanted to show you the trick to know that you are in the right track and working. It's really important. Really saved my life. Really saved my life, and I know it will save you because I made from a couple of years a video on YouTube. I need to redo it again because it was very quick, and a lot of people said it's not obvious, but I had many comments of people that telling me that there's something wrong and they didn't finish with the skip stitch, and when they finished the row, the square was crooked and not okay, and they have to do it all over again. So please pay attention to this advice. It will save your life, save your time, your effort, and everything. So yeah, let's go to the next part or the next section if you're gonna jump in and continue our course. Yeah, see you there.